Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm excited about bringing on my first guest. He's been on with me now at least 2 or 3 years. I have with me Ken Kilday, and he's the owner of Leaders Cut. He's also he is a executive business coach, and also on your ad, which we just heard, you are a leadership expert. And I don't think we've ever really kind of talked about that part of you, and I'd like to do that if that's okay with you before we get going on what we're going to talk about today.
Okay. Leadership expert came from some of the people that I worked with. That's how they would describe me, so we started using that description. I spent a very long time in various leadership roles from entry level all the way up to executive leadership throughout a couple of different careers. And I learned a few things by getting knocked around. So sometimes I did it poorly before I did it well, which is kind of the way I think most people learn. Learn what is working and do more of that, and what is not working and do less of that. And so the premise behind my business is that we combine what I call systemizing operations, which is the structure part, and then humanizing leadership, which is if you get the process and the people correct, that invariably results in some pretty good profit. So I think a lot of businesses, corporate America for sure, they give up even attempting to be really good at the people aspect of leadership and try to make it up on being really efficient in all their processes. And my contention is get them both right, and you'll really enjoy your business.
The ride.
You'll enjoy your business in a way that maybe you haven't thought of that you could until you get those things correct.
Now, I also want to talk about today, we are live on Facebook, so I do want to say hi to everybody out there, like us and follow us. We're going to open up the lines to the audience. You have a program that we'll talk about, an academy that we're going to talk a little bit about. Also, I'm wearing one of his new t-shirts, you are too. I want you to talk a little bit about these for a second.
Yep, this is a collaboration between Leaders Cut and State 48. So if you're not aware of their brand, they produce a lot of shirts, polo shirts, all sorts of apparel, cups, stickers, and so on. But for those businesses that are in Arizona, they'll also do a collaborative design. So they have their own logo, of course, and then they bring in the colors and logo of Arizona-owned businesses. So we're really proud to finally get to collaborate with State 48. State48.com is their website, all the words spelled out, and see what they have to offer. But we now have our very own collaboration. So
I love that.
If you're interested,
they don't take everyone, so that's really neat.
Yeah, if you're interested in what you're seeing on Facebook Live right now, get in touch, and I'll tell you how you can get your own.
You can check him out at makingthecut.biz. You can also call him directly at 602-820-6978. I want to talk about this academy. I mean, it's amazing what you've done for people. And here, listen up. One thing that we do with my show,
Always.
And we offer this academy through me for free. So if you go up on this website and you go onto it, please do not pay for the academy. We're going to offer that for free through me, and I'm going to connect everybody that calls in who would like it. And I want you to talk a little bit about it. We have to always, and how it's so helpful to business owners. And please remember, an entrepreneur is a solopreneur also.
That's right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, one of my good friends who is an entrepreneur, she always says, we may not call ourselves the chief executive officer and have a chief financial officer, but somebody is doing that work. Whether we call them that or not, somebody's doing that work. So if you hear me use those terms, whether you call yourself that or not, somebody has to do all that work that would occur in any business. But yeah, we've put up a lot of material, intentionally designed it to meet business owners where they are, to help them digest the kind of help they need in the order they need it. We started with an ebook, and that's a 23-minute read. If you sign up for the ebook, that is free to everybody. If you call into Carol's show, we'll also sign you up for the ebook. And then once you've got the ebook, we then sign you up for my e-coaching series, a series of 23 emails. Designed to help you tackle the aspects that are pretty common challenges for anybody in business. And then as Carol mentioned, we then built that out. If you have the ebook, then we take those 6 silver bullets and we transition them into the 21 inside the academy. So we do a deep dive, taking each bullet a little bit further, and helping you come up with some solutions that help you grow your business, because that's the name of the game when it comes to owning a business.
What I love about what you have done is that you have this so that anyone can go up there and kind of get an idea, a little bit of what they can learn themselves by doing it on their own. But you know what's really cool is they can also have at their leisure, at their time, any time to get connected with you.
Absolutely.
I love that the way even your book, which you didn't mention the name of it, but you did mention 6 silver bullets. I'm going to say what it is.
Okay.
So it is the 6 silver bullets that you need to grow any business fast. And it's a wonderful book. I've read it. It's 23 minutes to read. To get also the coaching emails, the little coaching emails that you send out too, and also the plethora of information that you get on this that he's offering for you to take a look at and check out and see, hey, does this work for you? Would you like to work with me or not?
That's right. The whole point of giving the information out is so that you can be well informed. You'll know pretty quickly if the kind of change that you're looking to make is something that I could help with as a coach, or if you're in a great position, maybe you just needed some of the information we're giving, and then we feel like that's great that you have what you need. But you know where to find me if you want to partner in growing your business.
Now, you can go up onto the website, and it's makingthecut.biz, and just when it's where you see where it says Academy, there is a cost to it, but not through me, So you can call in here, and I'm going to get you connected to get that free. So our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. I always have to ask this question because a lot of people that will, okay, I got to go up onto the website now. Oh, am I going to understand? Whatever. You've made it so simple. Please explain that.
Yeah, what we've done is the website's designed as a resource hub for you to find the kind of information you need. So if you scroll down on the front page, we break things down into the 5 steps to freedom, and you can complete a scorecard, figure out where in the life cycle of a business are you, where might you feel stuck. So there's not a sequential requirement.
Right.
This is, as I always say, this is build your own adventure. And all throughout, and Carol mentioned this, all throughout all material on the website in the ebook, choose what you like, but we're going to keep inviting you to call, to text, chat from the website. Whenever and wherever you feel like you have a question or a need or want to have a conversation, that's where you are invited to, again, choose your own adventure and get the help that you need. You decide what you need, I don't. I simply give the information, and then the rest is up to you.
Right, and when you call and you talk with Ken, this is going to find out at that point where you're going to talk to one another and find out, are we right for one another, right?
Yeah, step
this
one,
gives you, right, I think the step one is when you see what he offers and the way that he is so generous in giving all of this information to people, which you can learn just from that, right? But the fact is that he also wants you to know that he's there for you if you need him at any time, to be able to text and then find out to the next level, are we really right for one another?
And that is it. First it's what is coaching, what will I get from it, and then it's, are we the right coach and coachee?
We're going to go to a break. Call in here, get the Academy free from me. Our number here is 602-277-5369. It's makingthecut.biz. Keep on going.
Yeah.
Okay. When you built this, it must have been, take you a while, because I know you have so much information in yourself, just to be able to share. What is your favorite part about, I know I've asked you what you do, but about this? Is there a part that stands out that you just go, this is where you need to start, or whatever?
Yeah, what I like about it for people that feel very busy and feel like they don't have time, I like the calculators. They're all meant to be interactive, and it's a way to organize, okay, where is the opportunity? So I think the right spot to start to figure out where should you dig in is the profit equation calculator.
Right, I'd like to talk about that online, on air when we go back,
Sure.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I agree, because you have to know, well, if you don't know where you are, how do you know where you need to be?
Yeah, and I've had clients, when I say, hey, go try the profit equation calculator, what surprises them is there's certain things that are fine that they may have been concerned about, but they're doing just great at it. And there's other areas that they thought they had tightened down or locked up, and they're not doing very well at it. Again, that's there's elements of process and having our hands around our own financials in business, and that's great. But you have to know what it means. So,
Yeah.
right, I can manage expenses, but we never want the expense tail to wag the revenue dog.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We've all kind of probably at some point in our life worked for a big company where you think, oh my God, they cut their nose off to spite their face with trying to reduce cost, if you will, like layoffs. Layoffs are actually financially rarely in the best interests of anybody, not the person laid off, not the company, not the culture impact after the fact. So it begs the question, then why do people do it? Because for a publicly traded company, it sends a message to Wall Street and often boosts the price because it looks like they're taking action.
Mhm.
So I've built a lot of these tools around the idea of where should your focus be? Where is your where is your greatest impact? Where's the biggest bang for your buck?
Yeah.
Because all of us want to make sure we're okay spending money on the business. It's a necessity. We just want to make sure that something comes out of it that's positive.
Absolutely. I had to turn the air on.
Yeah, I saw
It was
your
hot.
signal.
Yeah.
It was. All of a sudden I thought.
I know, I was boiling.
It's a little warm and I would just want to.
And I know, and I'm like,
You're in layers
does a
at
bra,
this
but
point.
So welcome back, everyone. We have our lines open here, and I was just thinking about this as I had asked you some questions when we talked to Facebook during the breaks, and one of the things that I started to think about is that it's hot in here, number one, but
Yeah.
but that it's also hot outside, and a lot of people, they run and they don't. Maybe this is the best time sometimes when it's hot and you're hankering down, and now starting to think about your business and
Sure.
how you can make yourself better, your business better, right? It's all about that. This is the time right now to do that.
Yeah.
Not when it's crazy and busy, but right now this is a great time to be able to help yourself grow. And at the break, I had asked Ken about your favorite part, not just about what you do, but I have asked you about your the academy and what you offer. And I liked what you said, which we talked about the calculators and interactive. You use the word interactive, and everything you do to me feels very interactive, not only just how you're doing it, but as if you were there. I've
Sure.
said this many, many times.
Yeah, the essence of great coaching is it's a collaborative effort, right? It's a great coach, so use your favorite sport as a metaphor. A great coach is not teaching players how to play the game. They know how to do that. They're watching what they're doing and giving them some objective advocacy around how they can make the most of their native talents. So your point is well taken, that we all of us who own a business get very business working in it, and we forget that the essence of success is taking time to step away and work on it. And that's what the resources that I provide, that's what it's getting you to do. Whether you own a business or you're an equity owner inside of a large company, you need to take time to think about working on it, not in it. And you asked me, where should they start? Well, one of the places to very quickly, because I know time is important to everybody, quickly triage where your focus is best served is go to the profit equation calculator on my website and plug in some numbers. So the intent is to show you how small changes implemented consistently over time produce big results. And I shared with you, Carol, when we were on break, that one of my clients, I had them do that as an exercise, and they were surprised at just how good they are at the efforts of finding prospective clients and working them through the system, how good they are at closing new business, because it's just one of their natural strengths to build those relationships. And then it also highlighted how we've done all we could do on expenses. It was all going to be about top-line revenue growth at this stage. So my other comment was, we never want to let the expense tail wag the revenue dog, right? Where we cut our nose to spite our face and we're unwilling to invest in the business so that it can grow. We get a false condition in there of when I land 5 new clients, then I'll invest in marketing, kind of thing. Well, you aren't getting the 5, and you've got that in the wrong order, for example, right? It's not always the case, but that's kind of what my resources are designed to help you decide, is where is the biggest bang for you.
And this is it. The biggest bang for your buck is this whole entire thing. Tell them what they get, because this is also amazing. Listen up, everyone. What you get with this is amazing, and you'll be able to utilize it even if you don't, and I'm sorry to say this, but even if you don't, but if you're gonna love what you see there. So tell them what you got.
If you get one nugget, it's worth
the time to go up on the website.
The price of time, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're not asking you to pay for it. If you went to the website, we would charge you for the Academy, a monthly access charge for the Academy. Don't do that. Just call into Carol's show, and we'll give you access to the Academy, which is a deep dive from all the information in the ebook, which you'll also get. Once you get the ebook, then we sign you up for the e-coaching series, and you create a folder and you go through the information. We take it in a linear fashion. However, you can consume it and implement it in any order you want. And then after that, we'll sign you up for the newsletter, so we can keep in touch, always offering some additional suggestions for how you can be a better business owner. And then of course, like anyone would do, you can opt out at any time. So lots of flexibility, and callers of the show get access to that Academy, which is again, it's a choose your own adventure. We represent it in a linear fashion. However, you can access it in any order you like.
So our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. And just go up onto the website, which is makingthecut.biz, and you'll see the Academy there. Don't pay for it. We're going to get you connected if you call me, and I'll get it for you for free. So our number here again, 602-277-5369. What else would we talk about? The resources. Go ahead.
So there's a couple of, aside from the profit equation calculator, there's also a scorecard, so you can assess what phase of the life cycle of business are you in. We all launch, and that's very exciting, but very quickly realize there's a little bit of chaos to launching a new business. And one of the important parts of expanding and growing the business is to break out of chaos so that you can get into some measure of control. So there's both a human component to that and a process component to that, and that's where coaching comes in, is to help you to continue to transition from whatever phase you're in. Don't know what phase you're in? We have a scorecard for that. And then of course, if you've already started to expand, then where we want to take you is, let's systematize that, make sure everyone understands the role they play, and ultimately you want to get to freedom, right? Where you have a rock solid team that is running the company because you built it to last, whatever your outcome is that you're seeking, and we're going to support you through all of those phases.
I was just thinking about the people out there. You don't have to have a huge business in order to work with him. It's not about that at all. And maybe you want to take yourself to that next level, right?
Right.
I think that is exciting when you're a small business solopreneur, and you are wearing all those hats, and you work with you and find out where you can become maybe an employer, right?
Sure.
Right? And I think you can help with that too, because a lot of people, I think one thing that people do is they think that, no one can do it better than me.
No one has better ideas than me. And look, it's always the paradox of you are smart enough and were willing to take risks and had the grit to get your business off the ground. And the paradox is, and now what, the coach is gonna tell you that you're not doing it correctly? No, I actually don't do any of that. What I'm seeking to do is find out what you want to achieve in your business, and then helping give you some like objective tools, some observations, some information you can use to build the dream. But you define what that is, I don't.
When you go up onto this website, excuse me, when you go up onto the website, which is makingthecut.biz, you're gonna see all of this information that you're gonna get. The book is for free. I mean, being able to, it's called the 6 Silver Bullets to grow any business fast, and that's something with you too that I've noticed, that you will get to the point right away, right? You know, you don't take your time, you cut right in,
Sure.
right? And you know exactly what, you can feel it, you can smell it before it's even happening, correct?
Yeah, I've never met a business owner that said, oh, take your time, take as much time as you want to explain something to me or to give the pitch, if you will.
Mhm.
Nobody wants that. You don't have time for that, right? You're already pressed to find flexibility. So again, I want to be practical about it, pragmatic about it, and figure out what you're trying to achieve, and if I have any tools or resources that will help you get there. That's the point.
Does it matter the kind of business, not just the size, but I mean the kind of business that you work with?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It all works the same for any kind of business,
Sure.
right?
There's people involved, there's a process involved, there's a product or service involved, and that's pretty much all businesses, right? There's always going to be a money component, always going to be a marketing component, always going to be an operating component.
Mhm.
So as much as niches are very important from a marketing perspective, from an execution perspective, business is business. If you're seeking somebody that is an expert in your particular field because you're having issues in your particular field, that's a consulting conversation, not a coaching conversation.
And we have our lines open here for everyone to get this academy from me for free. And all you have to do is call in here and we'll get you connected with Ken. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. What a better time than right now. Every day, any day is a good time to be able to change and grow and become better,
That's
right?
like the Chinese proverb, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now.
So our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Go up onto the website. You're going to be so happy that you did. I have read the book. I love the book. I love why I feel like you're right in the room with me. And that is how you're going to feel on this whole academy, which you're getting from us for free. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Go to makingthecut.biz. Still.
Keep going.
Yeah. Go ahead, tell me anything.
I was going to show you, we updated some of the graphics.
Okay, I don't know if I've ever seen, I actually saw the cover ever before. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we have a couple of covers that the team designed.
Okay.
That's just design work. It's
Uh-huh.
still the same, still
Yeah,
the
I
same
didn't see
content.
that, yeah. Uh-huh.
I go through and, I nuance things from time to time. So if you printed your own copy,
I did.
what I'm saying is if you reprinted it now, it would look something different.
Oh, really did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same info presented in a more
A different way.
fun way.
Mhm. Yeah, but I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
You were going to ask something, I thought.
I was gonna ask about the mistakes, but then I realized these are them. These 6 are them, right? Am I correct?
Right.
These 6
Oh, yeah,
critical.
that's them.
Right, that's them, so.
That's the silver.
Do you
that's the
wanna
gold.
talk about them at all?
We can.
Or what would you rather?
If we want to get to the heart of
The academy?
no,
the heart
no,
of
the heart of the 6.
Oh, let's do that,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine, I'm fine with that, okay. And for you, I mean, to me, they're all critical.
Right, but not everyone has that. Not everyone is making that mistake. So, for
That's
example,
true.
some people really do have a tightly defined process for hiring, but a lot of people don't.
Mhm.
And they get into trouble because every time somebody leaves, they feel like they're starting over because they're starting over.
Well, they are, yeah.
They're starting from scratch because
mhm.
they don't treat hiring like a process. They treat it like something they only take care of it when it's broken, but hiring is an all the time thing.
A lot of people don't realize that they have a problem.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Or they think, well, this is the way that we've been doing it for years.
They think that's just part of the process. Like they
Mhm.
think the